Good morning, students. 7G. It is Tuesday, May 26th. I am joined by Miss Smith, my lovely co-host, co-teacher as always.
Hey guys.
And we're reading chapter 2. So we're gonna start off by recapping what we studied last week with our lesson. So we read chapter 1 and then we watched the first 10 minutes or so of the movie, or I guess 12 to be exact. And we learned about the theme, the big idea of the story so far, and this event that's kind of like setting off what's happening, is that freedom from tyranny is worth fighting for. So what does that mean in animal form? That means that the animals, if they work together, could overthrow Mr. Jones, and then they would get to live a much better life. So the setting last chapter was the barn. That's where the big speech happened. We met Old Major, Mr. Jones, Benjamin, Boxer, and Clover. So Benjamin's the donkey, and then Boxer and Clover are the horses. So basically the big events that happened were Major's speech and then the animals expressing their unity after they hear this speech and singing together Major's song. And comparing the two, which we did as well, we saw that the animals were singing together, but they had no words. But in the book, they're singing the words. And then in the film, Major dies during the song, while the song's happening in the barn after a speech. And in the book, Major is still alive when chapter 1 ends.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to stop and we're going to brainstorm. So in our reading today, we learn about these roles that the animals are establishing and creating that they really want to live by. I want you to think for a second, and I want you to think about you if you created your own society that you had. What roles would you establish? Take a minute to think. Thinking about the roles that you would establish. What roles would you create? All right, now that you had some think time, what I want you to do now is I want you to write about it. I want you to write what you thought, and you'll have a question below for you to write it under. So go ahead and write.